In this lesson, you will see how to use the skills that you've learned so far to start building out the first few minutes of this instructional video. In this lesson, I'm going to go a little bit faster as I start assembling these shots in this sequence, because what I want you to take away is not so much how I'm doing things, because you will have learned that already in previous lessons in this course. What I want you to take away from this lesson is the why I'm doing what I'm doing, why I'm making cuts where I'm making them, why I'm adding a cutaway shot here and there, because there aren't actually tools in Adobe Premiere Pro or any video application that I'm aware of that teaches you about what works and what doesn't for a particular edit. It's all about the timing and the flow of how these shots work together. And that's what I want you to learn in this lesson. I'm just going to pull up the shot list here to find out what shots are coming up next. So I need the ingredients wide and then the ingredients cutaway shots. So let me look that up here. I know the ingredients wide is going to be down here. Here we go. With double click to bring it up in the source monitor. So let me play this down and see what we have. I can see that it's about 30 seconds long, but I'm almost certain that I don't want the whole thing. So let me mark an in and out point, and then we'll get it on the timeline.
Okay, sure.
Perfect. And action.
First, let's go over the ingredients. You will need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of kosher salt, 3/4 of a cup of melted butter, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, half a cup of white sugar, 1 egg and 1 egg yolk, a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and 2 cups of chocolate chips.
All right, so I'm going to put an out point right here, and I'm going to add that right after the introduction.
Chocolate chip cookies. First, let's go over the ingredients.
Okay, so if I play that right there, you can see there's another weird transition.
Bakery style chocolate chip cookies.
So let's see if we can figure that out. Now, according to the shot list, I don't have any other shots that were planned for that section, but I'm pretty sure there are a few extra B-roll shots in here. If I look at the cutaway list, I see a shot here that says cookie spinning cutaway, and I don't think that's in this shot list anywhere. No, it's not. So let me pull that up here. Cookie spinning cutaway. All right, so we have the cookies, and they're spinning on a little turntable here. So I can probably grab a couple of frames of this and use that to patch together this cut right here. This looks like a pretty good start point. I'm going to hit I. And I'm just going to hit O here. I don't know if that's the right length, but I'll see if it works.
I'm going to show you how to make big bakery style chocolate chip cookies.
I think I want that to come in right when she says big. So let me just move the start position right here.
Big bakery style chocolate chip cookies.
I think that works pretty good right there. So I'm going to hit Control K and add an edit point. Because this track is targeted, it's going to add the edit point right here. There was already an edit point between these clips, so that's not really going to change anything there. And then I will select this clip over here, and I'll just delete that because I only want this cutaway shot right here.
Big bakery style chocolate chip cookies.
I may want to add just a little bit of a break in here, just a little beat after she says that, before she goes into the next little ingredient thing here. So I'm going to zoom in here and just move this clip down a hair and extend this cookie cutaway clip out just a little bit.
First, let's...
You can hear the audio is doing some weird things there.
First...
But I'll fix the audio later. I'm not really too concerned about that. So I have this ingredients shot right here, and there was also a cutaway ingredients shot. And I can't see that because I left cookie in the search bar up here, so I'll just delete that. And I can actually type in ingredients. Here we go. CCI ingredients cutaway. So let's see what we have here.
First, let's go over the ingredients. You will need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of kosher salt, 3/4 of a cup of melted butter.
All right, so this is basically just a nice tight shot. It looks like it was taken at the exact same time as this wide shot here. And I'll just scroll through the end. All right, so I can probably mark an out point somewhere in here. And this shot really isn't doing anything before her finger hits the bowl. So I'm going to play what's going on here.
Ingredients. You will need 2 cups of all-purpose.
All right, when she says all-purpose, I think that could be a good spot to try and line these clips up. So what I'm going to do up here is I'm going to click over here to this audio waveform, and that's going to bring up the audio for this clip that I have selected, CCI Ingredients Cutaway. So I'm going to zoom in here by pressing plus on the keyboard. And then right here, this is where she says all. I'm going to mark that as my in point. And then I'm just going to drag the video down and snap that right to the playhead, which is lined up right where she says all in this other clip.
Of all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of kosher salt, 3/4 of a cup of melted butter, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, half a cup of white sugar, 1 egg and 1 egg yolk, a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and 2 cups of chocolate chips.
That looks pretty good. I don't really like what's happening at the end of this clip.
A tablespoon of vanilla extract.
So what I'd probably do is just trim this back and go back to the wide shot here.
And 1 egg yolk, a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and 2 cups of chocolate chips.
Somewhere in there, I think, looks good. In the next lesson, I'm going to continue working on the next few shots in this sequence, and you're going to see exactly how it's put together.